So, this next short story was written by a friend of mine. The poor man has listened to me and other women talk about our online experiences, and I think he pretty much nailed it. Let's take a listen and let me know what you think. The Dick Pic, a short story by Walter T. Piper. Work was hell, but it's finally over. Dropping her purse and keys on the table, she kicks up her shoes, tosses her jacket over the back of the chair, and heads to the kitchen. Pulling out the containers of Chinese leftovers, she popped them in the microwave and poured herself a glass of wine. Grabbing her plate and her wine, she drops on the couch and reaches for the remote. Scrolling through the guide, she sees the usual rom-coms on Hallmark and Lifetime, a bevy of reality shows, all trying to upstage the other, and enough murder and mayhem specials to keep the news channels happy for months. Wait, those are the news channels. Finishing her dinner, she turns off the TV, refills her glass, and wanders down the hall to the bathroom. Time for a nice hot bath to relax, unwind, forget about the pigs she had to deal with at work today. Starting the bath, she adds rose-scented bath bomb and turns up the heat. Going back to the living room, she grabs a couple of candles and a lighter and brings them to the bathroom with her. Lighting the candles, she places a few on the vanity, a couple around the tub. Checking the tub, she turns the heat up a little bit more and prepares for her bath. Unzipping her skirt, she lets it fall to the floor as she unbuttons her blouse. The blouse joins her skirt on the floor, followed quickly by her bra and panties. Sitting on the edge of the tub, she shuts off the water and slowly slides her stockings down her legs. Wiggling her toes, they are finally freed. After 8 hours crammed into the stiletto heels required by corporate policy, all to please the male clientele. It felt so good to run them across the bath mat next to the tub, feeling the softness of the fabric under her feet. Standing up, she crosses the room and pauses to admire her figure. The mirror before turning off the light and grabbing the wine. Stepping into the tub, she feels the slight burn of the hot water as she sinks into it and sets her glass on the edge of the tub. As the candlelight flickers and the scent of the candles and the bath bomb fills the room, she sips her wine and picks up her phone, pulling up her playlist designed for nights like this. Slipping deeper into the tub, she luxuriates in the warm embrace of the water, heating and relaxing sore and tired muscles caused by too many hours on her feet, catering to the whims of the club members. The combination of the flickering lighting, the sounds, and the scents soon had her drifting away, reveling in the soothing effects of the wine, water, and atmosphere. But suddenly a noise shatters the calm. Over and over it sounds, the insistent chime of Facebook Messenger, trying to intrude on her evening. Snatching up her phone, she opens Messenger and sees not a message from a friend, but a message request waiting from a guy named Tony. Opening the request, she reads his message. "Hey, beautiful. You deserve a real man like me in your life," it reads. "We should get together sometime. I can promise you a real good time. By the time I'm done with you, your neighbors will know my name, and you won't stop shaking for hours. I'll leave you breathless, baby. Breathless and very satisfied. Hit me up, babe." Furious, she's ready to block this asshole. Who does he think he is? She may have to tolerate this attitude at work, but she sure as hell doesn't have to in her own home. As she contemplates just how she will tell him off before blocking him, her head filled with the plethora of insults that would make a sailor blush, another option comes to mind. Toy with him. Have a little fun. Mess with his mind and waste his night. Yeah, let's have some fun with this fuckboy. Clicking on his profile, she scrolls his wall, gathering her ammo. Yep, they're the usual shirtless pics, ball cap on backwards, and mirrored shades. Bunches of shared pics of bikini and lingerie clad beauties he's only dreaming of meeting. Him and the boys chugging beers. Oh yeah, she's seen guys like him 1,000 times. Yeah, this is gonna be fun messing with this little shit. Taking one more sip of wine, she pops back on Messenger. Let the games begin. "Hey T, what you doing?" she replies. Sitting back, she waits on his reply. Hell, he's probably too busy trying his line on a dozen other women. Hoping against hope, one of them actually messages him back. Well, hey, beautiful. Nice to hear from you. I'm just chilling at home for a bit. Just got back from the gym, he replies. What you up to, babe? Rolling her eyes, she chuckles. He's probably been sitting home alone all night, doing 12-ounce curls, while scrolling the net looking for victims. She decides to go with the truth for now. I am soaking in a nice hot tub, enjoying a bottle of wine, getting a little buzzed. Oh, a hot tub, huh? Love to sit in on next to you and help you with that bottle. Get to know you better, baby girl. Laughing, she snaps a picture of her bath, making sure the bubbles hide everything, but making sure the candles and wine are in the shot. Not that kind of hot tub, silly. Barely room for one in here. Really wish I had room for some company, though. I could use some. Well, I got a buddy with a nice big hot tub in his backyard. Nice privacy fence. Stereo system. We can sit there soaking up the heat under the stars, enjoy a few drinks, and get to really know one another. Oh my God, she thinks. This idiot really thinks he's got game. This is going to be easier than I thought. Taking another sip of wine, she starts typing. That sounds really nice. But I'm not sure what happened to my swimsuit. I was at this pool party a few weeks ago. It was really wild. There was a lot of alcohol and some prime weed going around, and things get really wild. But then, when I went to leave the next morning, I couldn't find my suit anywhere. Not sure if I can go get another by this weekend. And chuckling to herself, she hits send and reaches for the bottle of wine. Taking a few sips, she waits for his reply. It doesn't take long. Well, hell, honey, suits are always optional. Nobody can see us back there. Only you, me, and the stars are gonna see us. I ain't got nothing to hide. Makes it easier to get to know each other. No secrets. And I'm sure you will like what you see. You are very sure of yourself, T. One might even say you're pretty cocky there, sir. You haven't seen me pretty cocky yet, but once you do, you won't be disappointed. And sir? Oh, I like that, darling. Reminds me of the hot new girl recruits, snapping to attention and saluting me back in basic. I'll give you something to stand at attention and salute. You know what I mean. Oh, I know what you mean, Sergeant Softy, she thinks to herself. All right, Captain Cocky. I'll only salute you if you stand erect, nice and tall. Can you stand there tall for me while I inspect your weapon, Captain? She can picture him now, sucking in his beer gut, his flag flying at half mast, thinking he's impressing her. Sweetie, you ain't seen nothing stand as erect as I do when my weapon is being inspected. But after, Captain Cocky will have to inspect your privates. Private. Taking a long drink from the bottle, she decides it's time to plant the hook. Bringing her legs to the surface, she snaps a photo of her long, soapy legs and wet lower thighs. You want to inspect these, Captain? She types and hits send. Minutes pass and still no reply. Hell, he probably never thought he'd get this far. Sitting there, staring at her pic, trying to hoist his flag and come up with a witty reply. Finally, her phone chimes with an incoming reply. Darling, those are some nice looking legs you got there, and I can't wait to check them out in person. Run my hands up them, past that soap line and under the water. Get you good and relaxed, feeling fine as you open them up for me, and let me continue my inspection of my good little private. This is so pathetic. It's almost comical, she thinks. Ooh, Cap, this is getting mighty interesting. But how do I know you aren't all talk and no attention? Oh, darlin', I got plenty of attention for you, don't you worry. I can talk the talk, but I definitely walk the walk too, babe. Okay, Captain. Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is? What do you mean, darlin'? I mean come to attention and present your weapon for inspection, Captain. I need to know the caliber of what I'm going to be dealing with this weekend. I'm not into small firearms. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I pack heavy artillery. Plenty of penetrating and stopping power. Come on, Cat. I can't wait till this weekend. Show me that bazooka you got going to blow me away. I showed you mine. Well, darling, you only showed me your legs. You didn't really show me yours. What's the matter, Cat? Are you suddenly shy? I thought you said you didn't have anything to hide. Come on, draw your weapon, soldier, and take aim. Moment of truth, he thought. Will he have the nerve to do it, or will he wilt under the pressure? Setting her phone down, she grabs the bottle and waits to see how this ends. He's probably sitting, trying different angles, stroking it, trying anything he can to make it look large and impressive. Not that it matters. Unless he's hung like a horse, this is not going to end well for him. And if by chance he is hung like a horse, well, I got no plans for this weekend. Yet. The water has cooled as she played her game, and she gets up out of the tub, water cascading down her body as she steps out of the tub and reaches for a towel. Flipping on the lights, she dries herself off and checks herself out in the mirror once more. Grabbing her phone, she snaps off a few pics, showing off her tits and ass, just in case. A girl's got to be prepared after all. Wrapping herself in the towel, she blows out the candles, grabs what's left of the wine and her phone, and wanders down the hall to her bedroom. Dropping the towel, she slips into a tank top and a pair of shorts and crawls onto the bed, reaching for the remote. But before she can pick it up, her phone goes off once more, and she reaches for it instead. Opening Messenger. Yep. Captain Cocky finally responded. And there is an attachment. Opening the attachment, there it is, the dick pic. Okay, it's not that it's bad, it's just normal. Maybe a little bit below average, but serviceable. It will get the job done if he knows what he's doing. But it's not the crowd pleaser he alluded it to be. Yep, time to put him in his place. What's this, Cap? Well, darling, you said you want to see my weapon. Here it is. When I said I want to see your weapon, I didn't mean your thumb. That's not my thumb, sweetie. That's what you asked for. I asked for it to be standing at attention, ready for inspection. Step to it, soldier. Attention. I am at attention, sweetie. How small is your screen? It's not my screen that's small there, Cap. I got the S20. Hold on. Maybe I can zoom in and enlarge it. Chuckling, she waits for a few seconds before replying. Oh, I thought I was dealing with a captain in the artillery, but it looks like you're impersonating a superior officer. I'm gonna have to put you on report there, Private. Looks like you're heading to the brig. But don't worry, these screenshots and your picture will give me and my girls some good laughs this weekend. Not sure how your girlfriend will feel about them, though. Thanks for leaving all your pics and friends public, dumbass. Dismissed and blocked. Tossing the phone onto the bed, she turns on the TV, finishes her wine, and drifts off to sleep in a much better mood than she was when she left work.